want to play way too conservative right now.
I definitely think it does when you look at it like that. And I think it's kind of similar to being, you know, with modesty, because I don't want to call myself one of those type of guys. But when you're one of those bigger name players, if you're a Chris G, if you're a Smug or a Wolf Chrome, right? If you would imagine being in pools, it kind of creates a similar mentality, you know, because if you lose, it's a much bigger deal than somebody that is relatively unheralded, you know.
Right.
Just to give an example here, if Darkchild had beaten Chris G, you know, that would have been a tremendous upset in the eyes of many people, even though Darkchild showed throughout the match that he was every bit, you know, his equal.
It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
I think that the experience from Chris G was what really gave him, you know, the fortitude to close the match out like that, especially
Absolutely.
towards the end of that round. You know, we did see that replay, and you just noticed that Chris G's composure was on point.
Absolutely.
He was not able to be broken. You know, we saw a series of attacks. His gray health was low, and you know, he kept his defense on point, and Darkchild couldn't open it up. And at the end, Chris G was able to get that low forward. At which point, you know, Darkchild maybe could have been frustrated a little bit. I mean, I can only imagine towards the end of that, 10 seconds left on the clock, the intensity that is built up inside of you, and then you just get hit with the low forward and it's all gone.
You could definitely see, you know, like punching a brick wall. You know what I mean? Just Chris holding the down back. And one of the things that I'm actually kind of I would look back if I was Darkchild is that he had the entire screen and a life lead. So, you know, that's one of those moments where you might want to use the space to your advantage to make Chris have to walk, because he had the V skill available to avoid the fireball, so they wouldn't have chipped. So if he has only 5% remaining, Chris is sitting on 0, which is a positive number, so the game regards you as alive, right? But Darkchild now has at least that much to block or V skill, so if you walk back, you maybe finally coax Chris into doing more than he wanted to do, which was really just as you mentioned, down back, block, frustrate you, find a little forward.
Now let's see who's going to end up having to fight Chris G in the grand final set, because Darkchild is in the losers finals. He does have another chance, one more chance.
One more.
And if he can defeat whoever makes it their way into the losers finals, he's able to get another chance at Chris G, which I'm sure we're going to see an even more intense set. But let's talk about what we have coming up
This is
right now.
BananaJin versus Arturo. So this is Ibuki versus Dhalsim. In any matchup against Dhalsim, the name of the game, knock him down, put him in the corner.
Right.
And Ibuki might be one of the most mobile characters in this game.
Very
for that
explosive.
purpose. Yeah.
Very, very explosive.
But as Art has shown a plenty today and earlier this weekend and through his entire career, mobility is his middle name.
Right. He makes this character look even more mobile than some of the fastest dash characters in the game.
He plays it like Marvel, to be honest with you. You know, coming from that background.
Yeah, that is true.
When I was fighting him yesterday and watching him play, it is very, very much like those air dash characters in Marvel, where they're just in this towering, threatening position. You see right here, coming over the top, and it's so very difficult. Oh, whoa! What a dash through. Okay, BananaJin.
Get the reset. Nice block from Arturo. He stayed on the same side. He's going to command dash on the other side, landing for the target combo.
But did give Art the opportunity to back up and create that space again. Okay. We're going to cook her.
All right, nice being patient there from BananaJin, not really pursuing the float too much, recognizing that it was a bait from Arturo. All right, back in the corner here, nice patient play. He's going to he doesn't even want to avoid with the fireball mix-up. But he dashes under it.
You can just see what Dhalsim becomes in Street Fighter V with that V skill. A character that walks you down, you know, like... big
just barely late on being able to punish there. Nice.
I know BananaJin must have been thinking in his head, at least I was thinking, anything in the world to have had Street Fighter 4 neck breaker back to catch that punish on the bottom. But this is a different game, and it just...
Two opportunities with that standing strong frame trap there, and he wasn't able to convert. Those are your BMBs. You need to be able to react off of that, especially against a character where you're only going to get very few chances to be able to create an offensive pressure.
Exactly. Like, you die very, very quickly in Street Fighter 5. It's very easy. Right here, BananaJin with this opportunity. Backdash got caught by the stand strong, which worked out for Art.
Unfortunately, getting thrown into the corner now. V-trigger activation from Gonna get the confirm. Nice mix-up. You'll get Gil.
Okay, flex.
All right, this time just trying to throw a kunai to catch his landing, but not in enough range.
Look at it, chuck the deuces up. Look at Dhalsim throwing the deuces up. Peace, namaste,
nice
GG's
awareness
to you all.
The position standpoint on Arturo Sanchez's part. He's going to take it up 1-0 over BananaJin's Ibuki.
So right now, I can tell you know Ibuki's got to have a counter to that if Dhalsim doesn't kill her with that jump back sniper.
Both players giving a thumbs up going into game 2 here. BananaJin had just a second to think about it, but he wants to get right back into the action. Of course, Arturo setting on cloud 9 right now.
Okay, this is target combo to the knockdown.
Nice footsies. even though, that mobility we talked about, even though Arturo's character, Dhalsim here, does have a slow walk speed, he's still able to play a very footsie-heavy Dhalsim.
You know what I actually realized after I lost to two Dhalsims yesterday, I realized that V-skill is a Snake Charmer's move. You know, he's just kind of gliding there gently to the sway of the V-skill, and he's enticing you to move out of position, but if you can counter it, just as BananaJin did, you actually create a very good situation. But a bit too many dashers right now. Ooh, okay. Stayed in front, and then a throw. I mean, that is textbook.
I was just about to say textbook. Arturo really just negating the matchup here and completely just outplaying BananaJin. BananaJin really needs to, make some drastic changes here. Yeah. He's getting desperate while trying to get in, and Arturo's just picking away at it, as well as just mounting offense right now. Like, see, again, those opportunities that he does have to convert, he doesn't. Whereas Arturo is about 95% conversions on all of his combo opportunities.
This is he was speaking. He dropped the jump in. He still gets the stun, and this is going to be big damage. Okay.
Not as big as we would have liked or what he had needed.
He held on to all of his kunai. I had to imagine he'd have got a better knockdown using those than just an uppercut finisher.
So luckily enough, for some reason, Arturo did burn all of his meter on all blocked V reversals. So he does not have the V-trigger carpet bomb opportunity here.
The hot plate will not be in effect, but BananaJin has to find a way to get his activated or put something on the screen that Art has got to contend with. For the raw. There it is. Pushes him. And the bomb. No, it's the wrong one. Great blocks by Art. V-reversal. And he's away from the second.
The composure. Okay. All right, reset. That gray life, he needs to rebuild that gray life, and Arturo's not going to allow him. Just poking away with the light normals, and he's going to get the instant overhead with the jump back like punch.
Went low, right at the tip of the medium slide's range. And you see that, and you want to punish. You had to put in BananaJin's mind, this is my chance for offense, and just as you're walking forward, jump back, light punch, namaste, and goodwill to all players. Arturo looking to eliminate BananaJin. I tell you that, 3 worst placements, the 4 worst right in any tournament. 0-2, obviously nobody wants that.
Of course.
9th place, special kind of pain. What could have happened if I played Sunday?
Said I was almost there.
7th, 0-1, nobody likes that. Right. Shout out to the Indianapolis Classic now.
You're the fraud. You're the one that shouldn't have been there.
Exactly. But 5th place from winners, right with it. And that pressure right now is weighing on BananaJin, and I hope we get to see. Him put it together, because he has been playing for a long time and he deserves a moment to shine. But right now he's getting cooked.
Yoga Hill pressure.
Oof. Come on now. Right. Keep it on your head, BananaJin. Play with the hot dog on your head. Get the win. There you go. Oh, that's all right. Well,
so set point for Arturo here. Just needs one more round to advance into losers, where he's going to go into losers semis.
Oh, still confirmation. Now the throws. Meaty slide. I mentioned that they tried to nurse some throw loose stuff, and Dhalsim ended up walking out of that transaction having a meaty slide that was plus.
All command dash attempts I've noticed from BananaJin have been stuffed. Arturo recognizing it.
BananaJin's last chance.
Jabs.
Knock down here. Keeping the pressure going. V reversal. Okay. Trying to keep it going. Another V reversal. Blocked. Ooh.
How many times have we seen him close a round out with that?
And the thing is, he set them each up with a different technique.
Exactly.
That time, Saw BananaJin was trying to go in because, of course, he doesn't want to lose. Slides under, and right when somebody slides under you, what's the natural inclination of a Street Fighter player after an empty jump? Always down back throw tech or down back of some sort. And right when he did it, peace sign thrown up. Arturo Sanchez moving forward. All in a day's work for the community's hardest working streamer. Every Wednesday, taking the trip out to next level, playing with some of the best players on the East Coast, already one of the legends in the fighting game community. And then he comes back over to the stream station with us and says, all right, let me help everybody.
All right, let me get the mouse back. Give me the keyboard.
So up next, we have,
look at what we have here.
This is a run back from yesterday.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys weren't watching yesterday, you would think that one particular player may have actually sent the other to losers here, but it was actually Romance.
Yes,
surprisingly enough, it was a very big upset.
Yeah.
Nobody expected Wolfcrone to lose to Romance.
Definitely. That pool was a pretty tough pool. You had Romance and Wolfcrone making out. You had Squall was in that pool as well, and a regional talent, Zach in the Box, who has done very well for himself in Chicago tournaments from Chicago.
Who does he use?
So Zach in the Box plays the random all button, but he's loving Chun and Birdie.
Okay.
And Akuma and all of that. But he played Chun-Li notably today, or yesterday, and Birdie as well. So that pool was actually, to make it out of that one, probably one of the toughest ones we had today, or this weekend. So it's good to see these two, and of course you expect to see a strong pool to produce strong finalists. But I want to see a strong run back. Wolf Chrome kind of, he worked Kevin down in that 7th place match. Definitely was ready in moments when Kevin wasn't expecting it. The EX bull tackle during the flash of the raw V-trigger activation showed some character matchups